Before we get started, we got a 3D printer and I made this alien.
Yeah, look at that.
He's wearing headphones.
Yep.
And it's got my initials on his feet. So, Desert Crypto Hunters 3D printed aliens and stuff will be coming soon once I figure it out.
Type shit.
Type shit. Type shit will be 3D printed on a shirt.
Oolong tea that shit, bitch. What are we watching tonight, Tamantha?
We are watching 8 scary videos that are truly, all caps, unexplained, uncaps.
Yeah, let's see if we've seen all of these already.
And his co-workers noticed some strange activity several months back. According to him, objects in the restaurant often move around all on their own, and some employees have even claimed to see mysterious faces watching them from the shadows. One day, Cameron is monitoring the restaurant's CCTV when he sees something happen through the camera in the empty storeroom. Freaked out, he calls his co-workers over to take
The hell kind of hat is that?
I was looking at the phone.
Oh.
Doing the show this morning. Look at that.
Oh.
We seen
Right
this.
there. No, wait, it gets better.
Have we?
It gets better.
Yes,
That's
we
not
have. Wait for
It
it.
gets better.
Is this the one with the kid in the fridge?
Yes.
What is that?
Right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Remember the bar this morning, Susie?
Yes.
I showed you that demon rabbit from hell? Now wait, look. Is that a face right there, guys?
That's been there the entire time, by the way.
Just move.
It literally.
Watch it. Put your eyes on it. See?
I feel like that's one of the cooks.
I know, right? I think it's pretty cool.
The door swings open, and then a bottle of oil mysteriously falls from a shelf, as if someone
A
or
bottle of
something
oil.
we can't see pushed it. But that's not even the creepiest thing that happened. Shortly after this, what looks like a face can be seen in the reflection of the fridge door. It even seems to move to look at the camera before it vanishes. This isn't the only scary footage the restaurant CCTV caught on camera. A few months before, the CCTV was recording in the kitchen. It was almost closing time when suddenly this happened.
Oh, this is at the same place.
I'd like to have a restaurant or a bakery of some sort.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
I think a
The
bakery.
CCTV
I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna say my idea.
Don't say your idea because somebody's gonna take it.
He startles and hurries to leave the
It's
kitchen.
cake.
According
It's a
to him,
cake-based
he'd been
idea.
feeling an unexplainable sense of dread ever since he started his shift, and became convinced that it was because a ghost had been following him.
It looked like something
around.
dropped on
These
him.
two instances of strange activity
Looked like a
being
raccoon
caught on
paw.
CCTV
A
left
beef
the staff
coon.
at the restaurant with little
Definitely a
doubt
beef
that they
coon.
were being haunted. And if that wasn't enough to convince them,
Haunted.
the employee recorded something else that would leave
Who's
them
this
all
chud?
spooked. It was late
his,
at
like,
night.
pork
and the
skewer
employee
in
was
his
the last
apron.
person left in the kitchen after a busy shift. All of a sudden, he saw something out of the corner of his eye.
Ew.
The
That's
corner of his eye needs some
far- that's-
Visine.
far too close for my liking. I need that Coca-Cola cut out.
That's pretty sweet. What the hell am I looking at? Ooh, she's OP.
At first, the employee is focused on the reflection in the fridge. He seems to think he can see something reflected
He
there.
seems to think.
But most viewers think it's just a simple case of pareidolia. However,
I don't see
it's
it.
what happened next that really scared him. A locker door above him suddenly flies
That shit,
open.
it
Anyways,
flew off the hinges.
From his
Broke
head.
the-
Fortunately, the employee was okay, but the experience left him terrified. Although, it seems like what the employee saw in the reflection of the fridge door was pareidolia. Many viewers have suggested that he could have seen something just before he started recording, and that whatever it was wanted to lure him over. Creepy.
What are you giving that, Daryl?
We're doing 1 of 5s.
Oh, yeah.
2.5.
Yeah, I was gonna give it a 3. Wait, we should do these. We're gonna do these.
3D printed aliens. I give it 2.5 3D printed aliens.
I'll give it 3 of these.
Alright then.
Because I feel like, I don't know, the door flying off, that was so aggressive. Like, I feel like to be able to do that with string would be difficult.
Not with fishing line.
Really?
Fishing line is pretty strong. And it looked like the door kind of pulled out and went down, and that's why it came off of its hinge. Still 2.5. The face in the first one was creepy, but I think it might have just been their chef, one of their other chefs.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, pretty creepy. That's alright.
I concur.
She never left.
She never
really left.
Abandoned and empty houses are often considered hotspots for paranormal activity. Craig, a man from the USA,
Craig boy.
has been renovating his
Craigie
wife's
boy.
grandmother's old house for a few months. And during that time, he's experienced some inexplicable events. Craig explains that his wife's grandmother passed away decades ago, and they have recently started renovating her old house, hoping to one day turn it into a rental property. However, one day, when Craig is about to leave after working in the house, he spots something creepy.
It's
start
Grandma. Hell no.
Something
Hell
looks
no.
unsettlingly like fingers can be seen pulling down the blinds to look through the window. Craig even thinks he sees a face.
Yeah, I saw a face too.
Creeped out.
And
he
that's not
rushes
his
back
wife.
inside, but there's no
I hope
one
not.
there.
She looked dusty as
However,
hell.
when he looks at the window, he sees a set of fingerprints in the dust on the inside of the blinds. Craig shows his wife the clip, who begins to speculate that the old house could be haunted,
No.
perhaps by the ghost of her grandmother. A few
That-
days
she
later,
looks old.
Craig and his wife buy their daughter
hands
a
are
toy camera for her birthday.
big.
Little did they know, she would end up catching something mysterious on it. The little girl's camera captures what appears to be the face of an elderly woman. Craig doesn't recognize
Now, but is
the
that
face,
real?
so he asks
That
his
could've
daughter.
just been-
It looks like it's taken from a
photo,
TV.
But the
Yeah.
girl is very young and just doesn't understand. So Craig shows the photo to his wife. She immediately turns white and
That is
hurries
not
to
his
find
wife.
an old photo album. She flips it open and shows Craig something he'll never forget.
Show us, show
Picture
us.
of her grandmother, taken in the early 90s. She
Oh my
looks
God, not the
exactly
early
the same as
90s.
the woman
The
in
early
toy camera
90s.
photo, but she passed away decades ago, making it
Are we sure that she
impossible
literally
for
just
Craig's
didn't
daughter
like
take a picture of the-
0.4?
photo of
Point-
her,
or 0.5
and
of
that's
that?
not all that happened. The next day, Craig is working on renovations in the old house.
I gotta wait
and
back to that
the
house.
security camera captures this.
Oh, they're knocking things down.
Boy, he went down to the studs, boy. The hell is he looking for?
Hey, Missy? Miss?
Why is he only got one AirPod in? If I'm going back to a haunted house, I'm having both ears unplugged.
Maybe to be able to hear out of the other ear.
Give a okay. That's a Demigorgon. He said no.
Deuces, brother, I'm out that shit.
Sudden thumping sound puts Craig on edge. At first, he thinks maybe his wife had come into the house without him realizing. He calls out to her, but there's no response. No one else is in the house, but that's not the scariest thing. As Craig turns to leave, an unsettling growling noise can be heard.
It kind of sounds like a car.
Or like a helicopter in the distance or
Yeah.
something. I don't think
to
it's...
explain it away as just a regular noise that you
If
might
anything,
hear
it's a
in an empty
Demogorgon.
house, or perhaps even a car sound from outside. But others are convinced there's something very ominous about it. So, is the old house haunted? If it
They
is,
opened a portal.
is it by the ghost of the grandmother who passed away several years ago? Or has something much
She
more
still got that.
frightening moved in? Drop a comment and let me know.
I'll give that one a 3.
Really?
Yeah, I say those dusty ass big fingers coming out the window were creepy. That growling, I'm not good with.
I'll give it a 4. Because anything that's like peering through a window,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. I'll stick with my 3, but I don't. That growling noise at the end, I don't think that was growling. I think that was some sort of something outside getting distorted.
True. Next up we have...
Nothing should have made those prints. Maybe turn your printer off.
One homeowner from Smithville, USA, reports hearing strange noises at night. He thought there might be an animal coming onto his property, but whenever he tried to investigate, he could never find anything out of the ordinary. Curious, he installed security cameras outside his home, but he never could have guessed what they ended up capturing late one night.
A skinwalker.
We've seen this. I'm pretty sure, wasn't this on the Skinwalker video?
A set of footprints can
We
be
have seen
in the
this.
snow. The homeowner
I
guesses
don't
that they might
remember.
belong to a small animal,
He's
like a
gaslighting
rabbit
me.
or a fox. But it's not those footprints that freak him out. It's the ones that appear as the camera records.
Oh, shit.
One by one, a trail of large prints show up in the snow.
Yeah, but you know
as if
what?
someone or
It's only
something
1 foot.
just walked past, but nothing is caught on camera. Whatever made those prints was completely invisible. The homeowner speculates that
look,
the prints
this one
were
looks
made
like-
by some kind of cryptid,
You can't
maybe
really tell.
even Bigfoot or a Sasquatch. Others think that
An
since
invisible
whatever
one, he's
made
got
the
green
prints was
screen
not
on.
caught on camera,
He's got a morph
it could
suit.
have been a ghost. But what do you think? Let me know.
What do we think?
I'd give that a 1. I feel like
I'll give it a 1.5.
I don't know how those outdoor cameras work and like what you can do in like terms of speed up, slow down things to make whatever's there disappear. But does it say? Oh, they're Bitcoin mining. That's fun. Yeah, I'll give that a 1. That's weak.
Weak sauce.
Weak sauce.
The shadow by the school.
Speaking of paranormal activity caught on security cameras, a clip shared to Facebook by Dennis Colosito has been going
Colosito.
viral lately. The CCTV camera
Tommy
was placed on the side of a
Colosito.
building
Oh,
next to a school
Tommy
located in
Colosito.
Tolosa, a
Ay,
town in the
Mama.
Philippines. It was the middle of the night, and the school had long since shut its doors and
What
locked its
in the
gates.
terrible
There shouldn't
AI is
be
that?
anybody around, but the CCTV camera recorded
What does
this.
CCTV mean?
Closed circuit television.
That's just a person. That's... Wait, this is in a school?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening to the story. Oh, that's nice. Yo.
His shadow was caught by the security camera. He seemed to run back and forth before vanishing into the night. What's even stranger is that after the shadow disappears from
shadow
view,
looks a little
the lights in
unnatural.
the school's windows
Yeah, it looks a little
start
too
to
crisp.
turn on
Yeah.
and off. Dennis, the man who uploaded the clip, has no explanation for what the CCTV camera captured that night. Part of him hopes that it was just a simple case of some local kids messing around, but the other part of him can't help feeling
Looks like
that
the kid was
shadow
wearing a cape.
was paranormal. He's heard stories of a small boy who tragically passed away in the school, and Dennis
Or like putting his
wonders if
arms
this shadow
behind
him like a
is
ninja.
that boy's ghost. And if that wasn't creepy enough, this
A
next
blanket.
clip features more evidence of ghosts haunting schools.
Great. I'll give that a 2.5. 2.5, yeah.
Alright, I give that a 2. Something that opened the door.
One afternoon, Sam and a group of seniors were practicing for their upcoming graduation ceremony in the school auditorium. The CCTV camera inside the auditorium recorded everything and captured something on camera that left both the staff and students genuinely freaked out.
Okay, we don't want any broken ankles for graduation.
We've seen this.
Have we?
We've seen this.
We're gonna talk about.
Do you not remember any of the clips we've seen? Because I feel like I remember every single one of them. Because this was in Bizarre Bub's video.
Okay, well, I don't remember them because we see so many of them.
Okay.
Individual accomplishments a little bit, and we'll move you off to the side.
Oh yeah. Here we go. We're just gonna move you because the camera is literally blocking where it's at.
Just a change in air pressure, or was that a friendly ghost, Mr. Big?
During the principal's speech, one of the auditorium doors
That shit
swung open. The principal
open.
notices it, but brushes it off as the wind blowing through the building from an open door on the other side of the auditorium. He even jokes that the door might have been opened by a ghost, but then continues with the rehearsal as another teacher hurries to shut the doors. But then something
not hurrying very
happens
well.
that makes everyone present in the auditorium convinced that something paranormal is taking place.
Programs as well, and then we'll talk about your individual achievements and how you guys have taken leadership. Everybody to give us their science.
Clunk clunk. Stranger Things scene.
We must have an open door somewhere else in the building, blowing that open. Anyway, so let's get started just the way that we're gonna go. So we'll go John Anderson, we'll do the thing, walk over, and then Cal Connors, thing, come over, then we gotta, no, that's the right order. So Michael Thompson comes over. That right. And we've got,
This is so funny to watch.
Same thing, and yeah.
The door swings open once again. However, with all the other doors in the auditorium closed, there doesn't seem to be any explanation for it. But that's not the creepiest thing. Not long after the doors swung open, a student's cap suddenly flies off his head.
Yanked
It looks
off,
as if a
boy.
gust of wind pulled it off. But strangely, none of the other students' caps fly off, and no one's hair or clothing can be seen moving as you would expect if there was wind blowing through the auditorium. Creeped out, the principal quickly wraps up the rehearsal and the students are sent home. But the question still remains, what exactly caused this mysterious activity? Was it a ghost, as Sam and her fellow students believe? Or could there be another explanation? Let me know down below.
But like, you're not supposed to have like radiation.
That's an MRI.
Yeah, but aren't those bad for you?
No. MRIs use magnets, not radiation. I'll give that one a 3.3.
I gave that a 5.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll give it a 3.5 then.
I don't know. I just feel like the door, it could have been a draft, but that flinging of his hat.
Well, it sounded like a heavy door when that slow-moving teacher went over there.
It went.
And that thing, flung open. The hat is definitely more convincing considering nobody else's hat or anything.
It flew off and he was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like they were backing up. They looked genuinely scared.
Yeah, all right, you're right. I give it a 4. You've convinced me otherwise. That's a 4. Yeah, that's a good one. That's probably the most convincing video yet. My tailbone hurts. The dog wouldn't stop staring.
A young woman named Naya believes she caught a ghost on camera. Naya explains that she recorded the footage while she was staying at her grandmother's house back in 2014. She kept the footage to herself for years.
That was like 40 years
not
ago.
daring to share it. However, she recently decided to upload it to social
12.
media, hoping to finally get some answers. Naya explains that she was lying in bed with her grandmother's dog, which kept looking up at the ceiling. Naya couldn't understand what the dog was looking at.
Bruh, if
The only
my
thing that
dog's
was
looking up at the ceiling,
was the ceiling fan
I'm
and a couple
moving.
of fly trap ribbons.
Oh, hell no.
down
You
from
didn't
it.
put that on your ceiling
However,
fan.
When she looked up,
If you walk, that's
she
gonna get
noticed
wrapped
the
up in
trap
your face.
ribbons were moving.
Or your
Naya
hair.
started recording to prove that she
Imagine
wasn't
that gets
just
stuck in
seeing
your hair.
things.
Yeah, and it's
then
blowing. I'd be
this
like,
Sticky
happened.
as hell. It looked like sausages hanging.
okay, so it was filmed on a potato. Oh no, he did the slow move up.
Oh,
and
look, he
went.
got a stitch on.
Okay, we can trust this dog.
I think. Why is he wearing a coat?
Oh, the fan's not moving.
Yeah, no, and it like.
Wait, but the air conditioner.
And dog said, "Fuck this, I'm out. I ain't messing with that shit, boy." Now, if this dog gets yanked out by his tail,
He went.
The dog
"Nope,
said, "See ya."
I'm out.
deal with this shit on your own, bitch.
I just need to see if there's any like vents or maybe it's the air from the door.
Boy, the ain't the air vent.
That is not the air vent. She got one of them shake plates.
Not long after the dog leaves the
Bruh.
room, Naya's bed starts shaking. She and her cousin
Bro, if
quickly
my
jump
bed
up,
started
thinking
shaking,
that there is an
if that
earthquake.
wood
Nothing else in
and
the room is
fabric
moving.
shit started
It's
shaking,
only the bed
we're
that
moving.
she and her
I'll
cousin
tell you right
had
now,
just
it
been
burned that
sitting on.
motherfucker.
Horrified, the two of them ran to ask their grandmother if she had felt the shaking, but she had no idea what they were talking about. This left
This is
Naya
a good one, too.
and her cousin with an unsettling question. If it wasn't an earthquake, what exactly
That
caused
did not
the
look like an
shaking?
earthquake.
No,
Naya
'cause nothing
now
else was
thinks that
shaking.
The dog left the
Also-
room because she sensed that something was wrong and that she
Only
hadn't
one of the
been
two
staring
fly
at the fly
traps was
trap,
moving.
but at whatever had been moving it. Spooky.
Man. That's shaking like a fucking pine cone on a stick. Alright, Gran. Okay, what are you giving that?
Pine cone on a stick. I'm gonna give that a 5.
Really? I gave it a 4.5 because I was like, I don't know if a 5 is too much. So I gave it a 4.5.
Give a 5 to the other one.
Imagine, I'm going to 3D print them. I'm going to 3D print like caps for your toes because it looks like hats. I'm going to 3D print that.
Toe hats.
Toe hats.
That's weird.
And then every time you walk, I go,
Click, 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 click. Like you're a fucking horse.
yeah.
5. No,
2.
No, I know.
Oh.
I give that video a 5. Gran can see
A young
something.
man named Nick caught something disturbing on camera while at his grandma's house. Sometimes, when his parents go out for the night or work late, Nick has to step up to look after his grandmother, who is suffering from dementia. Her illness often causes her to act confused, like she doesn't know where she is or what she's doing. Usually, Nick just needs to comfort his grandma, and she snaps out of her confusion. But one night, he sees her standing motionless in the kitchen,
Oh, see, hell
fixated
no.
on something that
No.
apparently only she can see.
No.
He asks her what she's doing, but she acts like she can't see or hear him. Not knowing what else to do, Nick starts recording a video so he can show his parents
He's not
what
like,
happened. And that's when
hey,
things take a
Gran is doing
spooky
something
turn.
really freaky.
Y'all need to get the fuck home.
Doug said, no. Granny, get your ass back to bed. The way she's standing in her nightgown too, like,
Yeah, that's creepy as hell.
no.
The hell is driving out here this late, boy? I tell
Bruh.
you what.
Bruh, you scared me, bruh. You can't just point out the dark window.
Well, it's quick moving. Damn neighbors. Must be going to get more Miller Genuine Draft. Oh, this is the one with the vacuum.
Yeah.
I remember this one.
Oh, so you remember this one? 'Cause
I
you've
do
seen
remember
it five
because well, because of
times.
vacuum.
And it like
acting
falls
all,
off.
Yeah, going all crazy. You know what? I'd have thrown something at her.
She's an elderly woman with.
She's standing there and the robot vacuum's going insane. I'd have thrown something in her general direction. I wouldn't have hit her.
Nah, I would have threw a football at her head.
She don't even hear the dog
Can be
bark.
seen standing in the kitchen.
I wonder
staring
if she's
off at something
sleepwalking.
Off camera. Suddenly, Nick's
Probably.
dog starts
That's why she's
growling
kinda in
as
this
if it
trance.
senses
Yeah.
something is wrong. At first, Nick thinks the dog is growling at the Roomba, but then something
Roomba.
can be heard crashing to the floor, and the
Maybe
video
we need a
cuts off
Roomba.
abruptly. Off camera, Nick discovered that one of the porcelain
It was an angel, a
figurines
fallen
his grandma
angel.
used to collect had fallen off the top of the fridge. And what was so creepy about this was that the figurine had been placed quite
Figurine.
far back,
Figurine.
nowhere near the edge. So how did it end up falling?
Also, how did it not
Some
break?
viewers suggested that Nick's grandmother is
They got
3D
a
printed.
3D
called sundowning, which describes heightened confusion.
That's a very good
and
Sleep Token
patients
album.
Experience at night time. However, that doesn't explain why the angel figurine suddenly crashed to the
Figurine.
floor. A few nights later, Nick
Oh,
is
we're going
back
through
at his
all of them?
grandma's
Oh my God,
house
I'm gonna take a
when
nap.
something even more terrifying happens.
Why is he recording if the ice maker turned on? Also, Granny better not be lurking in that hallway. They need to put some hippie beads on that. Or a door.
Yeah, door for sure. Close that bitch in there.
Or like lasers.
Here comes the vacuum.
Or like lasers that like are actual lasers. Clunk clunk. Your Roomba has fallen off a cliff.
It would have been funny if it grew legs and started walking. And then the legs went back up in it.
Bruh, that would not be funny. That would be shit inducing. Clunk, 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 clunk.
I'm coming for you.
What?
It landed right side up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is where it follows him. Whereas Roombas usually,
They usually use a map.
yeah.
Yo.
Well, I wonder if it's detecting he's in these spaces, so it turns another way.
But it's turning into, look at it, say sped up. I'll tell you right now, that thing started following me, it'd have a fucking foot through it. We need a new Roomba. What happened, Nick? I put my foot through it because it was trying to eat me.
Half of it is in the wall, half of it's in the trash.
Shit.
That's like really. You know what I would have done? I would have ran across the room to see if it followed me.
Yeah. I mean, he's walking in a strange pattern. It's weird that it's following him in this pattern. I'd have jumped up on the chair
See what it would have done.
and sat there and see what it done.
So, okay, so here we go. He kind of ran into a different room.
That Roomba said, I found you, bitch.
Yeah, and if it was doing its daily mappings, it barely cleaned the floor.
I don't remember that.
That scared
Nick
me.
thinks he sees his
Okay.
grandmother standing in the kitchen again, so he quickly starts
Maybe Granny's
recording,
doing like the
but
mental
instead
Ouija board.
captures the Roomba moving around. As he records, the Roomba moves
Somehow
slowly
has
towards
powers.
him, falling off the steps and even moving backwards. Nick starts to feel as if it's chasing him and tries to get away.
Yeah,
when
I'd say
the
so.
Roomba suddenly flips over. Anyone who owns one of these robot vacuums knows how impossible it would be for them to act this way. They usually follow a set path around a house and even have built-in sensors to stop them from falling off edges. Now, it's possible that this Roomba was malfunctioning, but that doesn't explain how it flipped over. As many viewers have commented, Roombas are heavy, so it would take a lot of force for something to flip one over.
That'd be like a full
this has
hand.
led some to speculate that the Roomba is being controlled by something, perhaps a poltergeist or a trickster.
Granny.
That would also explain how the
That's
figurine
real
fell
life.
to the floor.
Granny.
Why Nick's dog was growling.
I give that one a 5.
I gave that one a 5 as well.
A YouTube channel called Caught on Tape started uploading disturbing videos back in 2011. The man behind the channel lives in a rural part of southwest Washington state and claims to have repeatedly encountered a strange entity in and around his property. In the clip you're about to see, he and a friend are walking home late at night when they suddenly hear mysterious noises coming from an old cabin nearby. It's the middle of the night, and the old cabin was abandoned many years ago.
I'd like to live there.
Curious, they decide to take a look inside. Neither of them could have
With that night
expected what was
sky.
lurking in the darkness of the abandoned cabin.
Beautiful.
Abundant.
I would not want to live there. Look at that shit. Oh!
Oh!
Shit!
Oh my god, I think every bone in my body tried to
What
evacuate.
appears to be a pale figure. It is crouching on all fours and suddenly runs towards them while letting out a shrill scream. The two
It looks
friends
like a
immediately
human,
turn
but
and
it
run as
doesn't.
quickly as they
Yeah,
can. They
no,
manage to get to safety, and when they look back, whatever they encountered in the abandoned cabin is nowhere to be seen. The next morning, the man uploaded it to his channel, Caught on Tape.
Its
where he
hindquarters
had been
look
documenting all of the strange
not
occurrences
human
in
like the front
and around
does,
his
but the
home
back
for the
end
last
doesn't. It
several
looks
years. He believes
dog-like.
this creepy figure was a rake, and viewers can't help but feel that he might be right. A rake is a humanoid creature that is reportedly seen in abandoned buildings and remote forested locations. Rakes are known for moving around on all fours,
Unless it was one of
behaving
their friends.
in an unsettlingly
I don't think
animalistic way. But do you agree that this is a rake, or could there be
Look at the way the
explanation for this
shoulders
disturbing
and stuff.
footage?
I know, but
If
like I
Rick
feel like
poltergeist
it would have gotten there a lot quicker.
Maybe he was just trying to warn him. Hey, get out of here.
What are you giving that?
I'll give that a 5.
Wow. I'll give it a 4.
Okay.
I still have a little bit of doubt with that one, but
All right, yeah, you're right. 4.5.
oh my god. Wow. Overall, pretty good.
Solid set of videos, except for the first few that we've already seen. And I forgot about the one. I didn't forget about the one with the Roomba, but rewatching it again.
That scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
The bejesus has been scared.
The shark mock that we have did that one. It didn't follow us or me around or anything, but it just randomly started saying filling my water tank, and it didn't trigger it to go off or anything like that. So that was pretty creepy, but I think that's just probably because it's broken. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if y'all have video channels that you'd recommend,
Click
drop them in here and we'll check them out.
Sound effects copyrighted by me.
Oh my.